Hey, all you UTV enthusiasts out there. I just want to do a review of my 2026 Ranger XT 1500 Northstar Ultimate. Got about 500 miles on this machine, and just want to tell you my some of the things I like about it, maybe some of the things I can use improvement on it, and maybe if you're thinking about buying one of these machines, some of the things that you may want to know. I'm not going to regurgitate specs and all that stuff you can find online. There's a million videos and other places you can get that stuff. This is, hopefully I can tell you some things that you don't already know about the machine, and if you're thinking about it, maybe contemplate. So first of all, I do have a few accessories on the machine that were not included when in the base price of the model. So I got the enhanced front bumper on it. Moving along to the rear, I have the Polaris rear bumper on it. It fits very nicely. It's integrated kind of into the body line, so it's protecting it. It's not going to protect you from a huge hit, but it is a nice accessory. If you're backing up, you've tapped something, it's going to be all right. It's going to protect you a little bit. Moving on, another accessory is I have the side view mirrors rather, both sides. It's something that's, if you're on the road, it really helps out. You're used to them in your car. You're going to look for them, so it is a good thing to have. And I did a upgrade to the turn signal kit. This is the XTC kit. It also has the horn and the four-way flashers. Works very nice. It is self-canceling. Definitely something to consider. That's a safe thing to have, especially if you're riding on the road. So, starting off, what did it cost? All right, out the door, you're looking at a little over 53 grand, tax, title, license, all that. Yeah, that's expensive. It's just one of those things. All the premium models are pretty expensive up there. This one probably being one of the most expensive ones you can get. Something to consider when you're looking at them. What are your needs? What do you really want out of it? How much are you going to use it? In my area that I live in the upper Midwest, we can take our machines pretty much almost where you can use a car, not including interstate, of course, and some state highways, but otherwise we can drive everywhere that you can take a car to. We use the machine pretty much every day of the week. As I said, I got about 500 miles on it. It has already had its first engine oil change. Rear differential oil was changed, as well as the front differential. Easy to do yourself, change the engine oil yourself, no problem. Rear differential is super easy. Front differential is a little bit of a challenge. It's going to be hard to see here, but I'll try to explain it. Where the fill plug is, it's behind that tube right there in the frame, the gusseting right there, and you got to get in there. So you're just going to need the right length sockets and extensions on there, and you can get it out and then put the tube in to fill it back up. Not a big deal. I have not done the transmission yet. Like I said, it's only got 500 miles on, and transmission oil is changed. I think I'm going to do my first one at 2,000. So anyhow, moving along on that here. So what do I like about it, and what do I dislike about it? Well, just first of all, what I really like is the shifting is buttery smooth. There's no gates in the shifter. It is just straight up and down. It's only park, reverse, and drive on the shifter. It shifts great. You can, on a hill, anywhere you want. Literally a small child could move it and shift it. That I really like about it. Moving on, the box, and this is a power dump box. It's very, very large, which is one of the things that I really leaned towards when I bought the machine. I like the large box, fit a lot of cargo in here, and then we do use the machine a lot on our property for work, and I do haul a lot of stuff around. The box is nice to have. Saying that about the box, the electric dump is really handy. Don't even have to get out of it. You can dump the stuff, gravel, dirt, whatever, your wood, anything you're putting back there. Very handy to have. One of the other things, a great feature about the XD 1500 is it has door locks on all 4 doors. You can lock the machine. Once it's, you go to the store, you go to anywhere, you buy stuff, you know, you got your crap in your valuables, your phone, all your stuff in your, think about how much valuable stuff you carry with you. You want to be able to lock your machine up when you go somewhere, and that's really nice about it. So how it works is, there we go, open and close. So you have to lock it and unlock it with the key. And it is the same key as the ignition. That is very cool. There's no buttons inside like to unlock it or unlock it like that. So you have to use your key. That's the only way to lock it and unlock the doors. Maybe you like that, maybe you love that. You'll never lock your keys in the car, inside of the vehicle, that's for sure. Sorry about saying car, I hate that when people call them cars. But it is a great feature to have, and one that is certainly made me consider this model, because they don't all have that. What are some of the things that really kind of get me about it that I don't like about it? It drinks gas. It is nothing like you think you're going to get, 20 miles at a gallon out of it or something like that. No way. Probably more like 12, maybe 13, depending on what kind of conditions you are. You're doing some serious off-roading, you're going to get less than that. Loaded up with 6 people and cargo, oh, you're going to be taxing it. It drinks gas, so be prepared on that. Not a deal breaker for me. Just it is what it is. Got to pay to play. It is a 110 horsepower machine. This machine is 3,385 pounds the way you're looking at it right now with nobody in it. That's a lot of weight. And I do feel the machine is underpowered. For comparison, brand new Cooper Mini, 3,014 pounds, has a 156 horsepower engine. This has 110 and it's heavier. You're lugging a lot of weight around. I feel that they really dropped the ball on that. In my opinion, this machine should be more around that 150 horsepower mark. It is a little, I think it's underpowered, just to put it bluntly. I will say that you can fix that with a tune. Once this machine is out of warranty, I will be getting a tune on it. You can bump that engine horsepower up. I had that on my last Polaris UTV that I had the tune, and it really helped out a lot. It helped drivability. It was a very good option to go with. I would strongly consider a tune, and which I will be doing when this machine is out of warranty, and it comes with a 2-year warranty from the factory. One of the things also about the box, I love the box, like I said, but one of the things I don't like is its tie-down points are minimal. You got these loops in the corners. Okay, great. That's okay if you got something small in there that you wanted to throw something over. But how about if you put your cooler or your gearbox in the back? Where are you going to put your bungee to? I looked on the Polaris catalog, and there was nothing like, like a loop or nothing you could put in here. Also in the aftermarket, maybe there's something new coming out that, I don't know about yet, but there's a million different things you can buy for all this stuff. You can deck it out to the hill, and it's all expensive and it's all foo-foo. I don't know. It's really, for me, just give me some hooks where I can put bungees on, and that's all I need. So to me, that was they dropped the ball on that. And they say, oh, look at you, these circles in here for buckets. Big deal. What, that's going to hold them down? They're going to go flying around anyway. How are you going to tie them down anyhow? I think they really dropped the ball on the cargo part of the black box there. Another point that this was going to be subjective too. The Kenda Cross Trail tires. They're pretty decent off-road tires. You take these on the road though, you start driving on pavement, and who's not going to drive on pavement? It's necessary, you got to do it. They wear down very fast. Good friend of mine that has the same machine as mine, he has his a few more months than mine, so he's looking at more about the 1,100, 1,200 miles mark on his. You can tell the front tires on his already have serious wear, cupping going on. He's looking for street-oriented tires. There's some great videos on YouTube that describe different tires you can buy for these machines. Some that are more street-oriented, pavement-oriented rather, than you can drive and it won't wear out so fast. Dirt, these probably last pretty long, but on the pavement, you're not going to get much life out of them. Just one of those things again. And if you go super aggressive on the tires, you know, with those massive lugs, you know, those are just going to get chewed up fast. All depends on what you're going to use it for, once again. But other than that, though, every other features, it's a very solid unit. Very impressed with the build quality of it. It's sealed very good. I like the winch on it. It's really a nice machine. Like I said, use this every day. I'm glad, you know, I bought it. I really think it's a very nice machine. Some general comments about it. The air conditioning, very important when you're buying an HVAC machine. You want that, you bought it for because you want to use it all year round. Today, it's going to be about 90 degrees here today. I just was out riding. The air conditioning works good. Air conditioning success has a lot to do with two factors. And one is sealing of the cab. And the other one is how much heat from the engine and radiator are seeping into the unit, like outside in. This machine gets a good amount of heat from the engine and the radiator. Your feet will never be cold in here, believe me. There's enough heat, residual heat that seeps through. You can have, some guys have put mats in theirs. They put a little extra insulation, trying to keep that heat out. Where I live, we do get 20 below zero days Fahrenheit in the wintertime. This machine will be great in the wintertime because it heats up nice. The heat works great. So just take that into consideration. The AC does work good. The people sitting in the front are nice and cold. Those in the back do get a little warm, depending on, you know, the ambient temperature of the day and all that. But it does work pretty darn good. And I said the machine is sealed up pretty good. The JBL Trail Pro 2000 audio system, not very impressed with this system at all. The $300 soundbar that I had in my previous UTV was probably better. And if you upgrade to the 4200, it makes it only slightly better. I would look to the aftermarket. If you're serious about your sound system and your tunes, look to the aftermarket for a better solution, because I think this one that they have in there, it's marginal at best. You buy the Ultimate, you get the Ride Command. Ride Command is cool, but let it be known, you have to commit to learning it. It's not like your phone where you're just going to type in the grocery store and it's going to take you there turn by turn to the grocery store, to the gas station. There is a learning curve here on how you pair your phone with the Ride Command, and then you can get navigation on it. And there's a million other features on it. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. There's great videos on YouTube also on that you could watch and see what all this has to do. But the more I use it, the more I like it. And I'm learning about it. And it's new to me. So it's been taking a little bit, but you got to commit to doing it. It's not going to, if you sit there and you're going to play with it, you think you're going to figure it all out, you're not. You're going to have to, consult the manual, consult those videos, or better yet, if you have a friend that's an expert on it, they can show you how to use it. And one thing I really was disappointed by with the Ride Command was it will not pair up with an iPad. I wanted to put my iPad on here to pair it up with that for my music on it, but it will not pair up with an iPad. I looked into it. It doesn't. It's some software thing. I don't know what. That's pretty lame if you ask me. I mean, I could go on Amazon right now and buy 100 different gadgets that would pair up with the iPad, speakers and all that crap. Why the Ride Command won't, who knows? That's pretty lame, though. I thought that was kind of poor. So that was just one little comment on it. Maybe if you have a nice phone and you're going to pair it, you'll never miss it. You'll never, it's not going to be a concern for you. So anyhow, that's what I got to say about the 2026 XD 1500. I also looked at the Kawasaki Ridge Premium Crew, and I also looked at the Can-Am HD11. Both nice machines. I ended up going with this one. This one seemed to suit my needs, everything that I wanted on it. So I hope this helps you out. If you're thinking about buying one of these models, got any questions about it, leave them in the comments. Let me know. Thanks for watching.